what I was asking Patti was about the direction of her book, and it was to simplify things for people to easily grasp and be able to implement these things in in their life. And you don't have to be a witch. I mean, these are some things that you can do just that can help. Um, are there any future books? I mean, I know you just released this one, but now has this caused, the feedback? Are there people saying, "Wow, we need a part two of this"?
Yeah, and that now I'm excited by it and scared by it at the same time. Again, going, but I didn't have time for this one. But I've got all sorts of different things that aren't in here that I want to do, and then I have a couple other ideas too. I'm really actually thinking of that. This won't have everybody listening tonight at 1 a.m, but a children's book, a children's magic book,
Wow,
because kids need
that would
magic
be nice.
in a positive sense.
Right.
And I'm also thinking, which is really funny, but a magical cookbook from a girl who can't boil water, because
Ooh.
there's just so much magic in cooking. And I am a good witch and I'm a bad cook, but if I beat 70,000 people to be on Master Chef, of which I did, there's something to this magical cooking. So this way it could be a cookbook for people who don't have to be a good cook and be able to cook, love food and health food in the magical sense, as much as just like eating bean sprouts. So I haven't
I
thought
think
about
that
that.
sounds
And then
amazing.
a part two to this, where a bunch of stuff that obviously isn't in here because I kept simplifying.
Yeah, I think that's great. The kitchen witch. How about your industry friends and your friends in general? What's the feedback been like from them, and have any of them that have read the book came to you so far and said, "Patti, you won't believe it. I tried something you said in there, and I'll be damned. Like, this is amazing. This is working."
Yeah, I get it all the time. I mean, I've always got it to extent if I'm like, I tried your money spell, my YouTube money spell. I tried this or that, or the
Right.
lemon spell. I mean, the lemon spell isn't even it's my version of something that's been done forever and ever. I think the money spell is kind of mine, but yeah, it's people do, again, because people aren't intimidated to try it, because it's three
Yeah.
simple ingredients you get in your kitchen. Um, Teaching them that it really is your intent and your thought process and the passion that you put into it versus exactly which direction you're facing and what chant you're going to do. My simplicity might just get out there and do it magic. So yeah, people are having really good success with it. People are having,
That's awesome.
because because you're like me, the world's crazy. People are crazy right now.
It's true.
It's so uncertain.
Yeah.
Houses are active. Besides even just like our paranormal thing, there's just crap going on, and people don't know how to handle it. And so that's why, here's a simple way to clear your house. You don't need anything fancy. Here's a simple way to just break bad energy in your body. You don't have to do anything fancy. Put some salt and some sugar and some milk in your bath. You don't have to do anything fancy, because we need all the
Right.
help we can get right now.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's funny. I was just looking at this review somebody left on your book, and they said this book is exactly what I needed. It's easy to understand and follow, and Patti Negri is delightful. I agree with that. Was looking for a way to cleanse my new home, and I'm so happy to have this book as a guide in
Wow.
doing so. So,
Wow, good timing on me mentioning that. That was good.
yeah, that was coming up next, and it's funny because I mean, the comments that people were leaving is exactly what I would say about the book. Like, everybody found it helpful. And there's people asking right now, where can they get the book? It is on Amazon. Is there anywhere else that you would like for them to go to get the book?
Right now, that's it. It's going to go into a few stores, but that's going to be slow. I take it with me. Like this week, I'm leaving for Paramystic Fair in Nevada City, which is the top of the state,
Right.
which is really cool because it's a cross between paranormal investigators. Like I just did Paracon last month in Virginia City, which was great. I love those people. But this is ghost paranormal people and witches. I'm helping them run the solstice ritual. I'm doing a mediumship gallery. I'm doing a seance in a really haunted place. We're doing investigations. I'm helping with the solstice ritual. So these are the two worlds combining, not that they don't anyways, but
That's
the witchy
awesome.
worlds. So I'll have my books there, and I'm speaking at UC Santa Barbara in a couple of months. I'll have them there. But Amazon's easy. I swear, you could download it for a few bucks in 30 seconds, or get it on
Right.
Prime and have it in a day in paperback. And I've got it set up
it's
in
the best way to go right now.
every country I think that wants it so far. Every once in a while, because you have to kind of, in doing your book, Amazon.de, Amazon.uk, Amazon. Whatever. So it's almost everybody. And if you can't get it in your country, just let me know and I'll make sure I have links. Technology.
Let me ask you a quick question here. Going off of my notes here, I see Keola in the chat. Good supporter, good friend of mine. He said, "Is there any way to get a signed copy of the book? Is there an outlet for signed copies?"
Yeah, but it's a roundabout. Either be where I am, like at Paracon, I signed everybody's. At this I do, and if you're not, what a couple people has actually done, there's no way you could buy it and get it sent to me and sent to you. But if you buy it, or I guess you could buy it and send it to me and send, but it's easier. If you want, somebody is right now sending it to me. They just got an envelope. They bought it. They threw it in an envelope. They threw it back, and I'm going to sign it and send it back to them. So yeah, you could do that. I'll give anybody my address to do that. I'm just grateful to anybody who wants to buy it. I'll gladly sign it. I was really scared though, that simplification process. I got, just as it first came out, I got really scared that I made it too simple, that my peers, our peers, people already in the community would go, what is this? It's a baby book. But I actually, it's been completely opposite. But I think because the work is solid enough in its simplicity that I've some people that I really, really respect a lot, like you and Michael Carell and all sorts of people high up in different parts of the pagan community have just said the best things. So I was scared.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's something to be proud of. And I love simple. I think simple is the best way to go. And the way that you laid it out, I think is perfect, especially if there's people that are interested coming into the craft. I know there's people in here that have joined me on Patreon before. Just I teach them simple witchcraft. It's the first thing I would recommend to them, because I mean you give them so much and you do it in a perfect way. Guys, I know there's a lot of you in here right now that were asking me about her book. As you said, it is on Amazon, and if you do want a signed copy, she is all over the board. So please follow her on Facebook and her YouTube.
And I see Pamela Jorgensen is on right now. She is the one organizing the Paramystic Fair. Well, it'll be next week. So you guys can go there.
Awesome.
Still tickets are available. It's going to be an amazing weekend. So drive up to Northern California to Nevada City. Right, Pamela? Right.
Awesome. Yeah, big shouts out to Pamela for jumping in here too.
Yes.
And I know that's going to be a super success. A lot of people would be mad if I didn't ask you. As a matter of fact, a lot of people messaged me today and said to ask if you were going to be in any future episodes coming up of Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. Yeah, I just shot one.
I know you probably can't give us too much, right?
I know, it's so silly. Yes, I shot one. It should be really fun. I can't talk about it very much.
Right.
Out of state in a deserty place, but not Nevada, not Las Vegas. And it was really interesting. I just can't talk too much, but I got to, unless it ends up on the proverbial cutting room floor, I actually got to do something I've never got to do on the show before, kind of a resolution for something.
Like it.
So that was pretty awesome, but we could talk about that later.
Right. I think you gave them enough there. That was a couple questions that I got today. We're not done here, but just so people know they're jumping in here in case anybody has to jump off. I know it's different times in different places. Where can people find you on the net, Patti?
PattiNegri.com, PattiNegri.com. From there, you can get all Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything's Patti Negri. And you can get to me, all those things. So please friend me, like me, follow me. Patti Negri can't take friends. You could follow me, and you could like Patti Negri, psychic medium. I try to kick people off all the time, people that I don't think, when 20 years ago when you
Right.
started Facebook, you friended all these people who you don't really think follow you, and you don't really. But I never know who those right people are. So I have like 1,000 people waiting, but
I was
I'm not good at
happy
this.
that I was happy that it happened for me because I remember I remember last year at one point I had sent you a friend request and it was like, oh, you can't send her a request. She's at her max. And then at some point we ended up on each other's friends list together. So um, is there anything you can tell us about the book that give us like two reasons somebody should go out and buy it right now? I see a lot of people are already saying they're going to go buy it right now.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jody. Reasons to buy it, because the whole book really is about balance, and that's what nobody has right now. Whether it's emotional
Sure.
balance, physical balance, and what I keep talking about, my elemental way. Um, every I do live in LA, but people are extra agitated, people are extra chatty brained, people are extra confused about what to do. More people are having to numb it out, whether with prescription medicines or whatever way they happen to do it. And this whole book is about balance. My little simple, what I call 30 seconds to fix anything, my elemental balancing exercise, I literally have you put your whole body into air, fire, water, earth. Our earth is our grounding, our sense of who we are. Our fire is our passion. Where we get off balance is west and east. I use the elemental water is our emotions, 60% of our body. Air is our thought process, our focus, our clarity. So that's our whole life, our passion, our grounding, our emotions, and our thoughts. And again, it's our emotions and our thoughts that throw us off. So the next time we're not as happy as we could be, or productive as we could be, or even conscious as we can be, because we don't want to be by rote, phoned in, automatic pilot,
Right.
asleep at the wheel. That's what the big they do to us. No, we want everything conscious. So if you're not as happy or productive, instead of just staying there like, well, I'm not that happy, but I'm used to it, go, no, no, no. Which element is out of balance? Is it my emotion? And I can fix it. 30 mind, body, spirit. Set your intention. Put your body to work. The water itself will make you literally lose that angst or that anger, not stuff it down. It's your chatty brain. You can't focus, or it's that time of month for girls, or you're really nervous, or you have a big presentation. That's your air element. Breathe. Add a little bit of heka work, a little Egyptian magic, some sound magic. Vowels will always clear your head. Every sacred word's a vow. Think about that. Amen. Om. Hey, hallelujah. Whatever that is. And so if we add this mind, body, spirit, I'm getting ready to talk to 3,000 people, and 30, setting your head, talking to whoever you're talking to, your head, your God, your dog, doesn't matter. 30 seconds of deep breathing, 30 seconds of vows, it stops. Period. Guaranteed.
Period.
Period. Yeah,
Just
that's
a
how
lot of
I
people
talk.
a lot of people won't know this, Patti, but I'm going to tell them. I'm going to brag about it. I got you to do
Okay.
your first voice recording message on Facebook today. I love it.
Yeah. Because I always do the voice. So he let me this beautiful, he's got a beautiful voice. He's like, hey, Patti, we're going to record and da da da. So I'm like, well, I'm going to try it like him. And I'm like, hi, Jody, period, comma, exclamation point, happy face. No, I couldn't stop doing it. And then I heard it, and like, I did it back to do, and I did it again. Comma, exclamation, it's,
If I know you can't say it is there anything, I mean, I feel like you really need to have your own show. And I know you've been on tons and tons of shows.
yeah.
Um,
I'm
anything
working on
cooking?
it.
Yeah,
I'm working on it. It's the right combination and the right time and the right people. I've had
right.
really up there people helping me work on it.
Yeah,
But I'm starting with, I'm actually like you very much. I'm starting with a podcast, a really nice podcast. I getting ready to launch. It's going to be video and audio, but on locations and stuff. And I want to build back up to it because I'm just spinning around. It's like, is it a witchy show? I don't. Is it a paranormal show? Is it this? Is it that?
Right.
So I'm going to just kind of build what I build and let it become something.
Yeah. Are you still doing the classes online, where people can?
I have not shot any new ones with House of Intuition. So if anybody wants to, I would not subscribe. I hope they're not listening. I would not subscribe to them for $9.99 a month because they're not adding. I would buy for 1 month for $4.99. Watch all my videos. Watch all the other teacher videos, and then let it go after a month or two until they add new content. So I'm not adding anymore because it's not worth my time until they have a bigger platform to do it. So,
Yeah.
and if I haven't had time. How I started doing my Hollywood Boulevard, my YouTube thing, but my podcast is going to take care of that, I think. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is there anything you want to plug to anybody on here right now? Is there anything we need to know about coming up, or you want to tell people this is also going to go on YouTube? So.
Okay. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Yeah, look at me on YouTube. I don't know what my channel is called. It's like Pink Air or some early crazy thing, but just Google, YouTube Patti Negri and it'll come up. No, again, watch for my Ghost Adventures coming up. Should be really good. I'm trying to think what a couple other things I shot, but I don't know when they're coming up good. Again, and anybody really close to West Coast or wants to fly out, the Paramystic Fair is going to be really good. I'm excited. That's just this next weekend.
I wish I could make that.
I do too. You would be great. You should start doing this stuff. Yeah. It's really fun. I need
to.
When I did Paracon last month, John Zappis was there, Michael and Marty Perry, all these great people. And I got to speak and talk and going crazy. I'd never been to Virginia City. It's like crazy haunted. It's where the Washoe Club is and the Mackay Manor, and it's an old Western town. You get there, if you took away the cars, you're in Bonanza. That's where they actually shot Bonanza. So I was just in seventh heaven. I was like, I am not in Los Angeles anymore. I'm not in LA anymore. It was great. And I think Nevada City is going to be very similar because it's not going to be LA.
Right. And the seances, I know at the beginning of this year, I said, my mission was to get out to LA to get with Patti and do a seance at her house. For a lot of you guys that don't know, she does seances. You can get a seat at her table and witness one of the way you do them. I love more than anybody else I've seen do them.
Yeah, so,
that's still a goal of mine.
Is where I sit in the seance, and I have up to a dozen people for the Perfect 13 around the table. It's intimate. It's a full evening. We start drinks and cookies and salt and at the end. But it's a very stylized version of a spiritualist Victorian seance. Everyone can experience it. I'm here the medium, or there might. It's like if you keep hearing it, you just say it because you're the one getting it because it's so thin the way it's set up. So they're sweet. I have to, now that I've done so many scarier TV shows, it's like it's not going to be like I'm at the Black Dahlia Murder House or Chatsworth's House of Evil or Reseda. You're not. You get to talk to your dead grandma. You get to have your best friend who died in high school come, and it's there's happy tears and sweet tears and lots of resolution and laughter.
What it is for me is you have an energy that I can feel over the internet through the TV screen. So I want to feel that at the table, and I draw from that, you draw from that, and we mix that up in a paranormal pot, and I just think that some amazing things come from it. Class A EVPs and energy is just such an amazing thing. So
we have done some amazing one. If you come out, we should do one and put it live on. I did one, not this Halloween because we were at Ghost Adventures. The Halloween before, on Halloween night, we did a live seance with the 360 camera in the center of a beautiful guy, Dan Coda of McBain's, who creates beautiful Ouija boards and all sorts of stuff. it was crazy. It was hard because we had people around the table and trying to get the spirits in this building we were at, the Crooked Path. It's a beautiful little occult shop here in LA. And so the people's spirits for the room. And then literally somebody else was taking calls, you know, Bob in Ohio wants to talk to his Uncle Fred who died. So I felt like I was on a game show trying to get the spirits from over here, the spirits from over here. It was a little hard, but you could work into it. But, and the fact it was a 360 camera, people with their phone or their camera can look at you, look at me, look at whoever. It was the most amazing thing. If you come out, we should do that. Awesome. I have a friend who has all that stuff.
I would love to do that. I'd go live on my YouTube channel and Facebook at the same time. Yeah. Definitely. Well, it's still something I want to do, and just like everything else, you know, it's finding time to do these things, but it's going to happen at some point.
It's going to happen. I know it is. And just make it, that's what I'm trying to do to make travel worth your while. Set up some stuff, like set up.
Yeah.
You know, a speech here, a thing here, a paranormal investigation there. People can come see you here.
Right. That's what it is for me.
That here. Sure. We could do a thing together.
Yeah. Somebody just said, yes, we should do a hunt together. Your friend said, I should be on the next Mystic convention that's coming up. I'm sorry, I forgot the name of it already.
Oh, the Paramystic Fair.
Yeah,
yeah, you should be there too. Yeah, you gotta just jump into these things.
Yeah, no, I know, definitely. Well, thank you so much for let's doing this for the people. I'm gonna edit this and try and get it out on YouTube. I'll cut out some of our stuff that didn't work so well, and I'll talk around it and maybe, get it out in the next few days here. Is there anybody in the chat right now that has a quick question maybe?
Sure.
Okay, so Dottie, it's true. I was blessed to be at the table with Patti Negri. My mom spoke to me. Thank you. Love you, Patti.
Oh,
wow. You should have a witchified bake sale.
Yes. I used to act for a girl who doesn't cook, for a minute and a half. I had a magical cupcake company. I did the magic. We could have love cupcakes and this cupcakes and that cupcakes, and this girl who was a really good baker, we did it together. I was doing the spell work and magic. We called them wish cakes. It was really cute. So maybe we should have a bake sale.
That's awesome.
But I need to find that person who really knows how to bake cupcakes.
Yeah, I can barely. I can mess up a glass of water, so it's not me.
Yeah, I can too. But Gordon Ramsay's afraid of ghosts. I'll tell you that.
Ooh, okay.
He is. He was sweating little beads because the whole reason I got on being a witch and doing magical cooking, I mean, most of it got cut out of what everybody saw. It's haunted. I'm like, yeah, because what the beautiful Master Chef kitchen is really like part old warehouse that's been turned into that with a big history, and yeah, he's scared of ghosts.
Yeah, he's not that good with hot wings either. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, that's funny.
There's a show on YouTube. Oh my God, I don't know if it would be up your alley or not, but I'd love to see you on there. It's called Hot Ones. You got to check it out.
Really? I'll check it out. Hot wings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He went on there. It was pretty funny.
Really? I'll check it out. That's funny. No, he's really a sweetheart. Again, what you guys see on camera is a tiny drop in the bucket of the week and 2 weeks we were sequestered. Any of those shows, people know that you are sequestered. You don't get to talk to your husband, any children, your pets. Your phones are taken away. Your tablets are taken away, your computers, because it's a competition show. It's under gaming, and plus they're afraid TMZ is going to come and tell you who's winning the thing and who's. So you don't even have a key to your hotel room. You have to have a PA outside. Wow. Like if you want to go to the gym, or the poor smokers who wanted to smoke, go outside and smoke because you can't smoke. Have to wait, phone somebody, take you down, because if you leave your hotel room, you're locked out because you're not allowed to leave.
Wow.
As for if any of those dance competition shows, the singing competition shows, Playboy Swing, I mean, all of those. I can't talk about the Playboy Swing House really, but that
Yeah.
was in my neighborhood. It's like, wow, no curtains. Um, they're under gaming rules, so they're people are hanging on by a thread.
We'll ask you one more question here, and no, she won't be doing any readings tonight, guys. We really wanted to talk about her book, and I can't stress this enough for everybody out there. Please go pick up a copy of her book. It is really, really good. It's going to help you a lot. And Maria Tobin asked, "Did the craft come natural to you? You've been practicing pretty much all your life." So,
I would be again. I had the gift at 3 or 4. I would be in my little suburban backyard picking rosemary and putting it in my mom's purse and knowing what to do with it. It's in the blood. But I've also studied my entire life. I've studied every kind of cosmology, religion, occult science, philosophy. Yeah, so it's both.
Awesome. Well, Patti, again, thank you for doing this live here with me, and it's always great to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jody. Thank you for having me on. And when I get my podcast, I would love for you to be on it too.
I would absolutely love that. And I know we'll talk again. We'll be in touch. I wish you the best with the book.
Thank you.
I'm going to go buy 10 copies as soon as I get off here with you to give them to other people. And yeah, guys, Patti Negri, pattinegri.com. She's on Instagram. She's on every Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go follow her right now, or else. No.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Jody.
Patti. You have a good night. Thank you again. We love you.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and putting up with the echo.
All right, take care, my friend. There it is, guys. Old world magic for the modern world. Tips, tricks, and techniques to balance, empower, and create a life you love by Patti Negri. Amazing book.
Easy.
Jody, yeah, we got a lot of people there that are going to go grab it right now. So
thank you.